Right. Okay, guys. So my review of this game. Let me turn it down for me, otherwise it deafens me. Obviously, yes, you can compare it heavily to Dark Souls 2. It is the exact same mechanics as with it all. The only difference is the longer you don't save it, the more experience you can acquire in the long run. But that's obviously the risk versus reward with it. Yes, is a much better looking game, but it is a lot shorter game. Not, so it's probably about 2/3 the size. The obviously difficulty itself is more than doable. There's no huge challenges. You know, it's very rare you fail against the boss more than twice. You know, that's on my first playthrough. Even the end boss I killed my first time with no big worry. I wasn't even sure if he was the end boss, but he was, yeah, more than doable. And I've even, oh no, I deleted my whole stream video, so I wasn't even able to show my end boss fight. But as a game in general, try and not compare it to Dark Souls as much as I want it to. It is phenomenal. Yeah, it's a great game. Replayability is there. There we go. Cheers for that. Yeah, replayability is amazing. I'm going to show you an example of just a simple cinematic with a boss coming down, so you can watch this. Gorgeous looking game. And this is of course one of the bosses, the first boss. So this is your first 3 minutes into the game, you find this boss. And the initial bit is like, you know, Jesus, I've got to fight this beast. And he is a beast when you first see him, until you start learning his tactics, and it does become pretty easy. But this is on New Game Plus, so it may be different. But I'll show you how all the inventory is. It is pretty nicely done. Yeah, okay. So when you're in the inventory, obviously you have your quest items. I've got none for now. Trinkets, it's not really shows what they do correctly. You can read it, but it doesn't really say exactly what it does. You can sort of see things change, but these are very annoying, and I can't even remember which one I was meant to have. Amulet of Betrayer, yeah, it makes me do a lot more damage, but I hurt myself. The armor, yeah, you sort it out, whatever. There's not as much armors as there is in Dark Souls. There's hundreds of them, but yeah, I have to keep comparing to Dark Souls. But they look brilliant. That's the main thing. They look fantastic. So I'm on the effect. You know, everything just looks absolutely beautiful. So they've done a really nice job with the armors. So where am I? Was it out the fallen? I was at effect, wasn't I? But I can actually hold that. Yeah, I might as well, seeing as that's monstrously better in defense. But yeah, weapons. Gauntlets, you have this gauntlet that we should never use. Shields, some nice shields. Some big ass shields. Obviously someone gets bigger and bigger. It's hard to see from the side because you can't twist the guy around to actually see it. That's much better actually, even though weapons, yes, the weapons are realistic size to use. If they're too heavy, you have to use two hands to swing it. Very good. There's some you can slot runes into to make things better, but in general, things are too slow to use. Character development is very basic and standard. Yeah, it's how it is with it all. There's nothing I need to even highlight here. You just quickly read it, and it's as what you'd expect. Spells, they're not so much spells as in utility things to use, helpfulness. but except when you go probably to brawling. Once you finish a new game, once you finish a game, you can then use the secondary. You can use a secondary spell to help out. But till then, you kind of just gotta rock it as we go. But the combat system, you'll see now exactly what the combat's like. I think my dude's gone. So I'm just testing how his speed's gone. Yeah. To me, even though I'm on new game, my guy's got a lot of. Yeah, he's got a lot of defense still. Yeah, so it's pretty. It's good. That's one of the spells, by the way. That's using one of the spells, right? So, my overall thoughts on this game. I think, especially because it's on the Steam sale, it's very much worth getting and trying out. And because, you know, if you like your Dark Souls and want a bit of a change from it, but you really like that concept of it, yeah, this guy's doing hardly any damage compared to what I thought he'd do. But like saying, there's a lot to explore, and there's a lot of hidden items, and there's quite a lot I missed my first run round because, you know, this game is full of mystery. This game's full of little things to find, not as much, nowhere near as much as Dark Souls. I will constantly compare, nowhere near as much hidden items as Dark Souls, but still there's a lot to uncover. See, I like this spell because you see it heals me like crazy. Yeah, so this guy's not so. When you first see him, he is a bit of a challenge. I put that up big time. Yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, if you're curious in trying this game out, it is a very fun game to play. It's not a super challenge, but it will get harder maybe as I progress through the things. But there is alternative endings depending on your choices for how to fight the end boss. Oh my god, get away from me. Yeah, stab in the back. Oh no, it's massive shield in the face. Oh, I managed to get it. Yeah, but definitely I give it about 6.5, 7 out of 10, just because it looks great, it's easy to play, not complicated. The story's fine. I do like the characters. The characters are really nicely done. None very memorable at all. There's no characters that really stand out. Yeah, even the protagonist Harken, he's nothing that you'll remember always. It's just that guy. Even the hero in Dark Souls is just a nameless guy, but still, it was still a brilliant game. And Lords of the Fallen is still a brilliant game. Just I would choose Dark Souls 2 over it, 100% every time. I am on my new game plus, and I'm on my third playthrough with Dark Souls. Sealed Room Big. Yeah, so this is how you level up your character. So obviously you can go here. This now stops the ranks progressing, and then you basically just go onto here, and you can level them up. So you can see I managed to get 2, so then you go and you're up here, and so I'm trying to push that to 30, make a lot of strength. But as with most things, you can kind of only use. Now I've got 28. I can use Last Will, which is a great sword. You do have the options. As a beast. Yeah, you do have the options to dual wield. Man, this is a monster. That's quite fast actually for a big sword. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. There's not much more I really need to say about the game. It's a challenge if you haven't played Dark Souls. Yeah, the game. There are some challenging bits, but it's nothing you can't handle, like, whatsoever. The enemies, I think, is a good variant of enemies. There's obviously, you don't kind of come across the same ones over and over, except for these guys. These are some of the ones you always come across. Let's see how much the... Holy crap, it's got the worst aim ever. Oh, there's no archery in it, there's no range things really, apart from that gauntlet that I've got, which I'll fire off in a sec. It's pretty shit. You know, it's generally completely useless. You can change, you can change what you can do with it. Oh shit! There you go. You know, that's my projectile. It's amazing. Yeah, here's the blast. Yeah, absolutely rubbish. Come on, get away from me. Yeah, what a pointless item. Absolutely pointless. It doesn't even do anything, and that's your only projectile in the game, which kind of like makes it kaput. And I'm just going to charge this guy and finish it off. No, this is actually a really strong sword. I like it. It's not even too slow. Cheers, bro. Yeah, anyway, let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Let me restart my